Well, what a super season it has been, and it all comes down to today. This could be the greatest day in T3 Arena history if these guys can give us the show that we know T3 Arena deserves. Welcome, one and all, to Super Season 1 and the culmination.
Opportunity we might see some other Vanguards get chosen here as well.
Absolutely, as we are now leaning into the first game.
Well, for Federal on that 30 jet, does lose his life back line though, very quickly at the end. So they're in control, that's a good start, that's what you want to see.
Not a lot of disruption from XCD, and that payload has been pushed already to the first checkpoint without really any contention at all.
This life rather comfortably on the Ruby, so that contact down, Jabali coming back late, can't help out for Sugar Mama 94, and it will be the double. What a name, I tell you what. And they're completely just wiping out this point too. Make that 3 very quickly, stage and fall. This is going to be a very easy capture.
The Dodgers and X66 head into the next round.
Jabali, sorry.
Yeah, awesome.
Number 1 ranked Jabali. So again, like, that's what he's known for.
I do really like the idea of Citric, but unfortunately it's not working out for Witcher Farm. The whole team gets bombed. Speaking of which, all down to Rise, last place standing, eliminated team-wide bumps. This has to be one Hail Mary push, and already bumps are back. That's a lot of damage going either way. Long distance stealth, throws down the ult. I think he actually got that kill with it indeed. Onto Kombucha, outnumbered by Vegan. Here comes Leon. There's the ultimate pops, keeping him alive for a little bit longer. The backup is starting to come through now. This is danger time, congestion, overtime. The payload dead on the doorstep, almost so getting there.
Between Ryhards and Skintea Karens, it's control game mode, and it should be a banging one. I'll let you guys take it away.
Look at Rest. He gets on top of their heads, and he's invisible for crying out to start things off. Runs in there and gets immediately mowed down into the firing line of Mars. Mars gets killed onto Zoros, but the respawn timer, it's back on board now. Soon to be 50%. It's a decent comeback for the Skinty Karens. Quite out loud, because half the team, Ryhards, are pushing above and beyond. It's complete chaos, and if anything, it's the Karens who are mowing down the entire team of the Ryhard.
After Colton Ryhards victorious.
I've got Dodgers as well.
Yeah, I'll go Dodgers. I think we're probably all going.
66, sure, they've taken the lead in terms of percent, but this is the true battle and how teams really get tested at this point.
Alright, let's head into this one. Second map of the best of 3 here for this semi-final matchup, Dodgers and X66. Into Brownstock we go.
That's not quite how it's playing out thus far. Zeta, though, does melt jokes, so it's a fantastic start. But Rivals instantaneously is Gloria at that distance. One shot. So suffocating. Finally, some protection at their doorstep, but now the question is how long can they hold on for?
Well, this is the best place to hold it. You can hold it. Now is the time.
This is a bit ambitious. Starting getting behind the back lines. The Trappers with the reload, however, the board's out. Still using the ability to escape behind the pillar, but it was a matter of time before Ross took him down.
Yola, do you want to back up his claims as the best tank that we've got here in the Invitational?
Fate, Rest, Destroy. They get kills across the board, but it's Aftercall who are bleeding out. I think they've missed enough movement. They can choose towards the far right angle, trying to go for a couple of shots here. Does take down Soul. It's a trade back instantly, though. The ability from Soul. Post-mortem, explodes Rest. Aftercall, what a comeback. 99 to 98% overtime. It's scattered across the board. Dal Halsey's still alive for this long. And he's firing shots down range. Finally, it takes an Aletta to take him down 99%, and that's done.
Gonna kill for it. Now it's gonna be a brawl onto the payload. Jabali comes out. Mr. Destroyer doing so much work on that payload.
Ryhard, they're putting on a click. That's fine. However, Fates, he does not see Cell on the right-hand side. Mrs. Destroy goes in as he is. Picks up 2. Dell also another 2 to his name. Oh, might be struggling a little bit. He goes up high. Fates slides him out of the air. Clay Pigeon shooting the payload. Someone get on it. Right, looking onto the sight. Mrs. Destroy pops his ulti, but Santi to get the better of him. Crazy goes down as well. Flip is dead off of a pick of Dell initially. The communications are super clear though. There goes Soul onto the matter at hand ASAP. It's a bit of a brawl, a bit of a skirmish, but no one's getting the better of anyone. Fates picks off Dell. It's a massive frag. Polos is onto Zoros. Blow for a blow though.
Dodgers and Ryhards into the grand final here for the qualifiers.
Final thoughts. I really want to see what Ryhards can pull out to go up against the competition of
Ryan. I don't think we see him on the field anymore. The Fate was good for 1 initially before he got taken down. He's rejoined the fight though. Maybe that tank can just hold on for a little bit longer. But a 1v4, this is going to be highly unlikely. He pins Santi. Maybe he can finish the job. Not really. The heal is still on board from Zoro. Staying alive as Neon for so long. And this is a very common strategy as well on Alpha Testana. Whenever a team they make the capital objective, they play super aggro. And look at just a tag team, man. Rest and Santi, Jabali with the auto-tracking mode down. Rest landing shots like no one's business. Just I say that, he does get taken down though. And Reinhardt's against the odds, just in front of the first checkpoint. He's starting to mow down all the players on these dodges, but not without their own losses. Flip going monstrous, a 2K, taking down the tanks. And it's a matter of time before Zeta falls.
Yeah, and here we go. Advancing the season finals. Dodgers and Reinhardts, both of them will make it. Dodgers do get their commiseration prize bang. Anything can happen when push comes to shove. Over to you guys on the cast.
Especially with Flip on that Aletta. Someone to keep an eye on. Since coming into this team has been absolutely dangerous as a player. Though Aftercall have got the point, a lot of the eliminations seem to be going the way of Reinhardt, although they've lost a couple themselves as well. They've just lost Flip very quickly. Soul with a nice little double, so you get the point, you get the kills to go with it. Sandy, he goes in first, so shield up on the Jabali. Craze does go down, so does Dull, so it's a double kill that goes the way of Reinhardt. Eventually they do lose Santi on the Jabali. Flip, ultimate available up to 60%. Point still has not been flipped though, and Zoros will lose his life. So unfortunately, Reinhardts do lose a couple here. Couple still low as well. Fates and Flip just barely able to stay alive. He can't lose his life. They've lost two. Rest and Santi falls. A nice double kill. Soul and Polos combined. Fate gets one back. So does Soul. It is absolutely neck and neck here in potentially one of the final fights if Reinhardts can't get this point.
Yeah, but they need to try and get this Vanguard off the point. You can see Flip desperately trying to do damage, but a really good shield there from the Jabali, making it difficult. Overtime extended.
Full health as well. Should be able to get that ultimate out. Half health, very low. Almost taken out, low with Crazy Polos. A lot of damage coming in at the moment from Reinhardts. That was the ultimate from Flip, and
There we
they
go.
lose all five back the other way. Thomas spins to win. The first round goes to Aftercall. And it is Thomas once again that gets the kill on to Santi. Flip also did fall to Salt. Other one from Thomas. Absolute green start at the moment from Aftercall. I did say Thomas was going to be the man of the hour. Already 3 kills, nothing for him. And they've already lost Zoros and Flip. Oh, that was so early into the fight as well. Sol with another kill. That's 3 in quick succession. That should just about do it here in the cave before the first checkpoint. That's all she wrote. Aftercall in firm control. The first 2 kills of this game come from Thomas, and he gets rid of the other Jabali as well as Santi. Immediately, that's just going to open up that payload positioning. Flip loses his life down in the background. Yes, he was pressed by Rep, falls back in spawn, heals up, comes out, gets the next kill. This cart's already moving. This game is over.
As you can see, exclusive Easy at the top, exclusive Argon's the 3rd game down, up against their former teammate in Thomas on Aftercall. And we're kicking it off on Emmental for Control.
Four has to come back. Such a time sink. Up to 66% now in terms of the point. Rapper maybe a little bit of out of position and does get called out by Sol. That's exactly what Aftercall needed. There is that overtime bar, but immediately as it comes up, we see Sol go down. Rapper finding that kill again. He's probably been the star player in this match so far here on Control. Fiver gets a double kill. There goes Darling Craze. That should be the map. It should be pretty much a clean 2-0 from here. But Aftercall's on the defense. But Sol, Thomas both at the same time lose their life. Same with Polos. A triple kill. And that is an absolute rapid finish to this one. 3 quick kills for Polos.
Not
We'll
bad.
get Aftercall out of the gates a little bit here.
And that's arguably the real first initial push already dealt with there by the attack. So easy.
Saying that, a couple of kills there. 5 man's gone. Same. Potentially, I think Hearts just barely stayed alive. Ultimate available, but not really worth using.
And Thomas now on an island once again. You can see he's surrounded by so much pressure. He is getting just enough heals to survive currently. Hits a good dash as well, so doing some good work. Able to find a kill as well. Survives, but eventually taken down.
Unfortunately, Aftercall not really able to send this one to a third.
I think Easy will be quite pleased with probably their prep work on the inside, especially on sitting into that game. That's Tiger Bear serving them well.
And it is Beasters who have all the work set before them. They're going up against the runners-up from last season finals, Inner X Argons.
Technically was a 1-for-1 trade. They've lost that Jabali, who now Federal's actually switched over to the Ruby. Penny still on that Aletta, ult available. Same with the Labula, pops it, gets some heals out, 32% now to 44 as well, still for Beasters. And eventually, Sagi will find the kill onto Pammy. Double, the Labula will fall as well. Set it 2 though by Kazuki. Absolutely needed to find that kill. It's a 5 versus 4, never mind. 4v4-3 now after a double comes out. Eventually traded though by Federal with an ult of his own. Pammy follows up. It's absolutely chaotic on the point. He's got his ultimate available. So does Bannerall. Very low. Didn't use it. Lost his life. Same with Zeta, but no kills falling the way for Beasters. They're getting nothing here onto Argons, and that overtime bar is just shrinking rapidly.
Position, they have a much closer spawn towards the point, but it's 12 kills for Pemi. Federal again, desperately needing heals, but it's T3 God once again to find that pick. Big for the defense.
But he's taking down. There goes the Jabali. The ultimate was used as well. There's not too much time left remaining. 30 seconds left. That's Kaiser that got the kill. T3 God gets rid of Zeta. 18 seconds left, and they're once again in control of the cart for Argons. Pemi's still up with the Jabali. T3 God almost had his ult, but he lost his life as well. There's not much more time contested overtime. They've got to push it the whole way from here, I think.
As we get back into control here on Emmental, please take it away.
Creeping up to 80% so far. It's been very one-sided. Dami loses the light. Polo's got one. Saki though got a trade. Zeta. So advantage flips back over to Beasters now in a 4 versus 3. Akara and Thomas absolutely. He's going to have that ultimate available. So they've got
another
3
hit.
in air. Thomas gone. So is Trey. Saki and Zeta combine at the same time to get the double kill. That's the push. Sol with a double kill. The Yar swap has worked out perfectly. Make that 3 from Sol. Final fight we go. It is going to be crazy. That loses their life immediately. In fact, a lot of kills going the way of Beasters. Sol got taken out. That Yar so influential since he swapped over it. Zeta trying to get in, and it will off the point. Well, it's really past halfway here already. So on track, if they win the next couple of fights, could honestly push for like a 3-minute time, which would be almost matching what Exclusive Easy kind of did too after Colt in that semi-final matchup. Sagi with long range. Gloria, can he find a kill? Zeta now trying to get into it towards that payload. Onto Dal, just keeping the pressure on, and eventually does kind of get the solo frag onto Dal. Everything is looking great for Beasters here. Closing in on a 5-minute finish here with still 4 minutes in the bank to get themselves back into this one. 2 minutes left in the time. That's a massive snipe from Dal onto Sagi. Sit down.
And that will do it. That will conclude the payload push.
Could not have said it better myself. Elephant Istana. We are going back to the beginning, and we're ready to kick off this best of 5 grand final.
Wow, I mean, they're really just steamrolling here from the start. I mean, we somewhat expected it, right? A dominant Easy, but perhaps maybe not quite this dominant. Argon struggling to get a foothold, struggling to find any kills whatsoever.
We're obviously not going to see that payload move very far. It's going to be a very clear indication as to how this map basically is going to play out, how the game is going to play out. Nice shot from Rap. More importantly, though, Easy are actually just happy to let that payload move a little bit.
Yeah, perhaps they'll be able to contest it. Usually being dumped on that payload to just make it a little bit more challenging. Rafa caught in a rough spot. Ult in pocket as well to maybe find another pickle two for the team. It does get deployed. Doesn't find too much in the way of value, but Rafa finds 2. That's
meters away. You can almost count it down. 5, 4, and never mind contested. I was going to go in for that one, but obviously Africans made sure that was never going to work. 3 meters away, 2 meters away, 1.99 meters away. We are talking meters here, not even seconds at this point. Really, actually has gone wrong for them. Easy are actually going to lose this point rather easily.
You got to stop. It's getting a little bit too, it's getting a little extreme at this point. But no, on a serious note, Rafa back in this game. T3 God stepping up 3-1 on this initial push. Cap the payload, begin pushing it forward. Easy stamp their authority back on this series. And all eyes on Rafa. 6-1 so far, and every time we spectate him, he's in on the action. He's not missing any shots. He's laying down so much damage.
5 on the ulcers. Rat falls again. 5 minute left. It is just a shot. Slime with a back-to-back. Did it all.
And it was almost 3 for Slime on an absolute heater there. Highlight play, arguably, of this series so far, but Rafa as well cannot discount his impact. So much damage on the side of Easy. This is why they are the best team
on the Slime. That's something. Rafa, though, now makes his way up to double-digit kills. There's 2 in quick succession. Now 11 and 2. Ocelot got rid of Pemi. They're just starting to run out of numbers on the point. T3 God had to just throw his body on there, and now it remains there, but lifeless forevermore. Going to be the champions crowning themselves on this point as they capture it. Once again, Exclusive Easy are the champions of T3 Arena. For T3 Arena, there is no better team. They are number 1 by so far it's not even funny. They are the best. They're the champions once again, and we'll have to see the next season onward. Is there anyone that can contest these guys?